How's it going, YouTube? So thank you guys again for tuning in to more of my training footage. As opposed to talking about some topic this week, I will just discuss my training, kind of my progress, my thoughts, my form, all of that good stuff. So going in, bench press felt pretty good. This footage is a little bit old. This was from September 7th, 2014, the specific bench press day. But overall, I feel like my pauses were pretty good here. This did match a PR the previous week for me, maybe 2 weeks before. Before this, I am a little bit paranoid because two of my clients just competed in USAPL powerlifting meet, and their pauses were ungodly long. I just watched one of their videos, and I was like, wow, I don't pause half that long. So probably going forward, something I need to be more consistent on are my pauses. And again, it gets really hard when you're kind of chasing PRs with a pause bench press, because what can happen is your pause just becomes less strict over time. But overall, the bench press is progressing very well, and I can't complain too much about that. Squats, on the other hand, have been very hit or miss. This wasn't a bad set. My best triple ever is 430. So considering my last maybe 3-4 weeks of squats that felt pretty shitty, this isn't a bad top set here. It's supposed to be a set of 4. I probably should have went for it. But again, I'm just really trying to build up confidence. I missed the squat maybe like 2 weeks ago. Just haven't felt on, if you know what I'm saying. It doesn't feel just flowy. It doesn't feel smooth. It feels like I'm thinking too much about it. So again, I'm just trying to just get some more volume in and not focus a ton on am I PRing right now. And kind of hopefully just let that come a little bit more organically with time. But overall, it's felt pretty well. Just not as strong as I should be, or what I think I'm capable of right now. And then this week, I've actually had some knee injury issues, so that's not good at all. But we'll see how I recover from that. I don't think it's anything too serious. And this was probably my best day of training. This would have been Thursday for me. Just conventional deadlifts, and I pulled 460 for a triple, which I believe was a 15-pound PR for a triple for me. So that's huge. My form, of course, I don't think was great. Still having a lot of issues staying tight in my upper back. But again, that could just be a side effect of this weight being very heavy. It seems not to be a problem too much on sub-maximal work like my last warm-up set. So it's probably just a side effect of going to near failure, and I just gotta work on my sub-max stuff to get more consistent with that. So this was a back off set at 425. My deadlift volume and of course frequency as well has came up quite a bit. So I don't have the actual tonnage in front of me, but I am deadlifting twice a week. I just do some manipulations so that I can do that. I actually usually pull back on back-to-back days. I know, right? CNS fatigue. I actually deadlift on Thursday and Friday. So, but how I control for that is I usually will do some sort of harder variation of deadlift the day prior, just so I obviously cannot go as heavy. So say if I'm going to do deadlift, like just conventional off the floor with a belt deadlifts on Thursday, then maybe on Friday I'll do deficit without a belt. So I'm severely limiting the load, if that makes sense. At this actual week, you'll see a cool little cloak off inspired exercise. I did a mixture of beltless deficit pause deadlifts with just normal tempo. So they're reps of 4, but I would just pause the odd reps, maybe the even reps, I don't remember. You'll see it right here. So again, I'm only using 295 here, so the load is significantly lower, obviously, but my intensity as far as how hard this is still pretty high. So there are ways you can manipulate how hard something is without actually putting weight on the bar, which I think is a concept more people need to understand so they can recover better. But yeah, that's kind of my spiel for the week, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.